Hey, it's your girl. Just call me J. Nicole. And this bookcast is about none other than why, yours truly. But most importantly, it's about life with my bookends. So, who are or what are my bookends, you may ask? They are my wonderfully talented two sons, also known as my heart and my heartbeat. Without them, life just was incomplete. And I know a lot of people are like, but one of the biggest things that I desired in life was to become a mother. And at 18, I was told that there was a slim to none chance that that would even happen. So when God bestowed them upon me, they made my life complete. And they hold me upright. They give me perspective on what life is and what I should be doing in life. They actually give me purpose each and every day. And because of them, I now have this podcast to share with you the day in the life of the Walkers, but more specifically, the day in the life of Just Call Me J. Nicole, and life with my bookends.
Hey, it's your girl, Just Call Me J. Nicole, and I am here with a YouTube exclusive. So, guys, we are in this pandemic known as coronavirus, the COVID-19. And during this time, I've seen a lot happen to businesses and people. I myself have personally known several people who have been directly affected by the virus in itself. I've had a cousin who was hospitalized. She was initially quarantined when she found out. She is a healthcare specialist or provider. She worked within the healthcare field. And at first they quarantined her to the house. And then they later, I think she ended up with some complications. And so she was transported to the hospital where she spent a couple of days, and she's now back home. Another classmate of mine from high school is currently fighting it and is in ICU. So you guys make sure to send up prayers for those you know and those that you don't know. But why I'm here is because it was placed on my heart, first and foremost, to share with you all that stop tagging these messages about everything that you're finding out. Stop tagging us in them. Stop sending them into our DMs, because it is really taking a mental toll on people who are empaths like myself. So I have actually tuned out of the news when I need to know an update on the news. I actually get something that pops up on my screen every so often on my computer. I have things that are on my phone. It comes up. I'll go onto the internet myself to find them out, because I can't handle being inundated with that type of information all the time. Even to the point that on social media, I have had to limit the time that I'm on there, which I was already trying to do, but more so than not, because every other post was something about it. It was a video. I've seen a video from, I think, New York, where a young lady, I don't know what her position was, but she was pouring out her heart, and then she later went back to work and she turned the camera on for us to view. The number of dead bodies is just too much. We understand the importance of getting the information out there, but in this time in particular, we don't know the truth about everything. And so too much information is too much, because we're getting contradicting information already from our government. And then to throw in the whole thing about 5K on top of it, guys, it makes my shoulders hurt just thinking about it. And I get what the need to educate everyone on, but we also need to just be very considerate of those who are empaths, those who are just can't handle it, because not everybody is built Ford tough. And it's not that I am saying that I'm a weak individual. I'm saying that in a time where, especially for me, it weighs so heavy on me, because I know that I myself can't help the various people in the world. I also have a fundraiser, and it is a shameless plug. I have a fundraiser that I'm hosting through my foundation, the Faith Walker Foundation. My page is faithwalkerfoundation.org, and you can find us on social media as well. But my birthday is Easter Sunday, and I typically try to do a little something, not anything huge. I'm not a party person. I like to hang out and have fun, yay. But I'm not a huge party person. I'm usually the planner and not the participant, so to speak. Um, but I am requesting that if you are any way, shape, or form are able to make any type of donation towards the Faith Walker Foundation, we are in the business of helping those who are affected by critical and terminal illnesses. COVID-19 is one of those. I'm also, thanks to my mother, thank you, Mom, for the early birthday gift. I am sewing masks, and I know that I put up a post, and on one of my last episodes, I discussed how I'm not here for the mask, but I understand that there are people who have to go out because they're considered essential workers. And I did air quotes because some things that we have opened, we probably shouldn't have open because we want to protect the safety of the multitude. And as long as we have some of these places open, people will find a reason to go out, right? Think about that. And then two, these people who are quote unquote essential workers, not everyone is being highlighted. And I'm not throwing any shade because my mom is a healthcare professional. She's a nurse practitioner. And I am so very thankful for every morning that she wakes up and goes to work and returns safely. I'm extremely thankful for the days that she can leave home or just wake up, return home, and be able to go to sleep. I'm just thankful that she's here each and every day is what I'm getting to, because she's putting herself in harm's way for those who are being hospitalized. She's having to help take care of them. But then not a lot of people are saying much about people who are considered essential workers and are not getting spotlighted because they're not in the healthcare profession. First and foremost, not everybody who's in the healthcare profession are recognized as healthcare professionals. What about the people who come and clean the rooms, the custodians? I did a huge shout out once before for the custodians at my school where I teach. I am so very appreciative for them for taking the time to just clean. Even before the virus hit, I saw how hard they worked to make our school look immaculate before kids came in and after kids left to go home, because these kids are nasty, okay? But we have these people who are not spotlighted and they're not getting a huge amount of congratulatory spills and offers and things to them, but yet they are required to be in the building to help take care of the cleanliness of the place. Another one is, and I know there's been a lot of jokes, teachers. I think a lot of people are understand the value and the importance of teachers more than they probably had. And yeah, I'm speaking wholeheartedly because I am a teacher. That's what I do by profession. Yes. But now I think that parents in particular will understand why we push kids so hard, why especially the ones like myself who actually love what we're doing and we're trying to be there for the children. You understand why we call, we text, we email, we send pigeons. I mean, I feel like I do everything to make sure that, especially during this time where we had to move from the classroom to virtual classrooms, it's hard on all of us. I miss my students every day. I never knew just how much I needed them. I always felt like, okay, well, they need me, she needs me. And not in that kind of like, I don't know what to call it, just being like so high and mighty of yourself. It was just like, okay, I can't miss work because they need me. It was more I feel more like now, I'm like, I miss seeing their faces, how much joy it brought to me to be able to get up knowing that I was going into this place with a purpose, and that the purpose was to make sure that I helped this young man and that young lady. The purpose was that I was going to help them. And sometimes it was because I knew that I was the only person that student was able to connect with in the building. And so I think about my students constantly. I pray for them daily that everything is okay. So I just had to get that off my chest. And I want to say a big salute to all healthcare professional workers, whether you be the custodians, to the heart surgeons, to the brain surgeons, or whatever your occupation is. If you have to work within the healthcare system, I thank you. To the teachers, I so appreciate everything that you do, because I myself have a school-age child at home, and trying to stay on top of him as well as doing my own job. Yeah, yeah. Okay, keep going on. And then for the parents, I can't say more. I can't say this more. Thank you guys for being so supportive and so patient with me. Thank you for the outpour of respect and love that you guys have shown me all year long. I sincerely love your children and am heartbroken by the fact that I won't get a chance to see them before the end of the school year. So I'm actually taking the time. This is something that I'm doing. I'm not going to show the kids' name, but I'm sending out little thank you cards. I am a huge stationery person, so thanks. I'm taking the time to write a message to each one of I have a caseload because I'm a special ed teacher. Everyone who's on my caseload, and then there are a couple of outliers, they're going to get something special from me, because I want them to know that this is not a vacation for me. I want them to know that your student is not just a number to me. Your child is important to me, and your child matters in my life. And in the time of this horrible, horrible virus, I think that we all need to show a little bit more care and compassion and kindness towards one another, instead of trying to browbeat one another with the news about how many more people died today, which it does not need to go in my DM. It does not need to go in my inbox, because I can find that on my own. The conspiracies and the theories of how this thing has spread, or what 5K will do, I don't need that information each and every day. I'm capable of getting that information on my own. But I want to share and spread a little love. After I write the message inside with a card, I actually have these. I got them around, I want to say right before not Thanksgiving, Valentine's. These are Post-it notes, and I'm taking the time to, inside the card is for the parent, but the Post-it note is for my kid. I'm taking the time to send them a little love note to just let them know how I care. I think we all should post a heart-shaped Post-it to someone, even if it's to ourselves. So guys, I just wanted to come and give you guys a YouTube exclusive to let you know that I'm an empath. Stop putting that stuff in my inbox, guys. But thank you for caring enough for me to want to share that information. I just can't handle it. So in the meantime, in between time, guys, make sure you're keeping up with me on my podcast. Just call me Jay Nicole. I'm on Spotify. I am on Apple and Google podcast platforms, as well as on Anchor. And you can always shoot me an email at justcallmejaynicole@gmail.com. And you can find me on IG here, just call me Jay Nicole. Facebook here at just call me Jay Nicole. But unfortunately, Twitter wouldn't let me be great. It's just call me. It's actually just call. See, I can't even say it because that's what I want it to be. On Twitter, yeah, I'm trying to block up my hair. I am Call Me Jay Nicole. So make sure you click follow, like, subscribe, and make sure that you are listening each and every Wednesday as I bring you new content. Until next time, good people, stay safe, but most importantly, stay blessed. And I'm out.